I had an important insight today while I was practicing playing without looking down at the piano. Yesterday, I made a video about this, and at the time, I just thought that it was practical. You're going to have to be able to look away from the keys if you're going to read music, or even if you're not reading music, you can only look at one hand at a time, so you have to be able to play without looking down. Today, though, and I was practicing this today, and I had a realization that it's actually deeper. That the key to really becoming a musician, harmonically speaking, is, as I said in the beginning of the series, it's that the harmonies themselves have to be embedded in your psyche the same way that the English language is embedded in your psyche. You can't just know it in your head. It has to be part of you. And the thing is that looking down, when you look down at the piano, oh, is this major or minor? I look down. My fingers say that it's major. I play this one. I look down. My fingers say that it's minor. I'm using my eyes instead of my ear. If I look down, I'm using my eyes instead of my ears, and then my eyes know what that chord looks at, but my ears might not because I'm not using them. What that means is that you should absolutely avoid looking down at the piano, even if that slows your progress, because remember, at least in my case, it's not about becoming good at the piano. That's just a nice side effect. What you're really trying to do is get fundamental harmonic, I don't even know the words, like proficiency, I guess. It has to be in you. And the way you do that is by training the ear with every single chord that you play. Every time that you play a chord and you don't allow yourself to look down, you check to make sure that you got the right chord with your ear. And every single time you do that, you are training you're training your oral system to understand what the harmonies sound like. It's like in college you do ear training exercises, and I did it more than most people, even though I never got a great ear, and I actually trained more than a lot of people, and I never understood. I thought it was because I was not talented. Now I realize it's because I wasn't playing enough piano. Playing piano, as long as you are not looking at the keys, is inherently ear training. Every single note that you play. So I may take a huge shift in my practice regimen, and instead of looking down and trying to learn as many chords as possible, I am going to avoid looking down at the piano, even if that slows my progress, because I realize that that's the real process that has to happen to learn the harmonies. And that's the whole point.